First off, before I start this video, I wanted to go ahead and say thank you, God, for giving me the opportunity to make this video. I just want to say I love the One Piece community so much. You guys pulled through for the last video. The last video did so well. It's probably my best performing video on my channel. We're a small channel, so I'll make you a promise. Every single comment on every single video, even the last one and this one, will get a reply, an in-depth reply, not a generic reply like LOL. No, genuine reply. I want to communicate with you guys. I want to talk to you guys. I want to experience you guys. Here we are again, trying to understand where the BookTok community that One Piece has invaded the BookTok community. Let's get into it. This right here is Jess. I promised her I would get into her video and see what she thinks about the One Piece community and see what she thinks about One Piece as a book. Jess, if you're watching this video, I got your back. Let's check out what exactly you're talking about. I want to see how you see the One Piece book. And then I'm going to watch this video of Jess, and then I'm going to watch her most recent one, and then I want to watch other people's interpretation of what they think of One Piece.
One so fast. Hi, my name's Jess, and I'm starting my One Piece journey. And as you can see, I have the entire collection that is released up to date in English.
Hold on!
Is my husband?
Look at the background! Yo! She's in! She has every volume! Bro, Jess.
Husband's collection, but
it's her husband's collection. Your husband is a One Piece fan and it took you this long to become a One Piece fan? He's slacking. He's slacking. Look! You have an armada! Guys, look! She has unlimited resources. This man probably knows cover story, cover art, everything. He's your One Piece encyclopedia. He's a bigger fan than I am. No, I'm sorry.
He's letting me read from it, which is saying something because he's had these books since they were released. So if you would like to follow along my journey as a newcomer to the One Piece world, let me know, because the people that I've met so far who really love One Piece have been some of the nicest and most supportive people here on this corner of the internet.
Guilty as charged.
Let's get into my thoughts of Volume 1. I'm not gonna lie, I was hesitant at first. The first 2 chapters, I was really annoyed with Luffy, and I was like, this guy is dumb. He's just annoying, and he's getting in the way.
He's our lovable dummy. He's our lovable dummy. We love the straw-hatted idiot. He's our. At the end of the day, he has a special place in my heart. He has his moments. Come on. Okay, he was raised by bandits and a tiger. What do you expect? Leave him alone. Leave Luffy alone.
Himself and everyone else. Some of you were right. He is growing on me. He's still dumb, but it's funny, and he's wholesome, and you can tell he has good intentions.
All I ask is, if you start off as a One Piece fan, and if you start off as a Luffy fan, please don't migrate to the law scene. Every girl that I meet who's like, I'm a Luffy fan, he's cool, he's nice, immediately turn into Zoro because of the do-rag. That's what it is. You know what? That's actually why I have this do-rag on. Become my fan. Ronoa Zoro. Or either Zoro or they turn into Law, like they become a Law fangirl, or like somebody, right? They always leave Luffy. I love my Straw Hat King. He's gonna be king of the pirates. I am loyal to Luffy. Now, people have asked me since the last video who my favorite character is. My favorite character is Kaido. What that says about me, I don't know. What that says about me, I don't know. My favorite character is tied between Kaido and Shanks. Those are my 2 favorite characters. I don't know what that says about me. My second favorite character is tied between Luffy and Sanji. What else that says about me, I don't know. I'll let you deduce that.
He's just needs some life experience. Really like the dynamic between Luffy and Zoro. You know, they definitely balance one another out, and I'm really excited to see how they develop an entire crew and on their journey to become the best swordsman and the pirate king of this land. Clearly, by the length of this series, I know it's going to take some time, and they're probably going to run into a lot of issues along the way. but I look forward to that journey, and I look forward to the heartbreak that some of you guys are warning me about. And when I read regular fiction novels, I always appreciate a very strong female lead character. And so I just met Nami at the very end of this, and I'm like, okay, yep, she's going to be my favorite. I'm sure of it. I'm going to dive into volume 2.
I'm not gonna say her name, but you guys, the viewers, come here. She likes Nami now. You're gonna continue loving Nami. You're never gonna stop loving Nami. There's somebody else though. I'm not gonna say the name. Fans, you know who I'm talking about, right? You know who I'm talking about, right? Just you watch. Ooh, just you watch. Sunday. That's all I'm gonna say. Sunday.
Tonight, and I'm still trying to like figure out this whole arc terminology and how there's several volumes that go into each arc. So if anyone can confirm for me how many volumes are in the next arc that I'm going to read, that would be helpful, because the internet is confusing me. And I'll be back to update you guys on my reading journey after I read the next arc. As someone...
Alright, let's go ahead and watch the most recent update she's done on One Piece. I want to see what, like, how things progress, okay? This should be her most recent One Piece video. There is no way she's at Whitebeard already, right? Okay, no, it's just her reacting to Reddit, okay.
When you made it to the subreddit, BookTok manga collab has made it over to Reddit, and the comments are hilarious. Personally, I am not on the Reddit subforum for One Piece. My husband, as you can tell, huge fan of One Piece, and he is so graciously letting me borrow his copies. But he told me that he was scrolling on Reddit and he saw this post, and I was like, that's us! The comments on this post are so funny, and of course my husband is protecting me so well from spoilers. He's checking your guys' comments when he showed me this Reddit.
W husband. Yo, husband, comment to this video, say I'm her husband or whatever. W husband, bro. W husband. Shouts out to the husband, bro. Buy him like a One Piece, like a straw hat. Or he has a straw hat. Have you seen his collection? He gotta have a straw hat. Buy him like a figure or something. I'm not a figure collector, but like, reward your husband, bro. W husband. W husband. Husband, you are welcome to the Syndicate crew. I'm inviting you to my pirate crew.
Post, he only showed me a portion of it. Of course, the community was so welcoming, just like you guys are. I'm sure there's a lot of crossover between people who are on TikTok and people who are on Reddit. But comments said, you're welcome to manga, but don't poke around Reddit until you're...
Yeah, not Reddit. Not Reddit is a cesspool, not Reddit. I do want to know, like, where is she at right now, though? Which one would tell me, like, this would tell me where she's at.
Chow Chow?
She's an Orange Town?
Or Choo Choo? Because
it's
I keep saying Chow Chow. Hi, my name's Jess. I am starting my One Piece journey. This is my husband's collection.
This was a day ago. This was yesterday. Yesterday she's in Orange Town. Okay, this is just the elitist in me. You're going too slow. I'm sorry. You're not going too slow. You're taking your time and you have other books you want to read. I get it. Everybody did. It's just, I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
And I just finished the Orange Town arc, so let's talk about it. And there will be spoilers. I am pleasantly surprised at the character growth in such a short amount of time. A lot of you guys told me that Luffy would grow on me and he has a lot of emotional intelligence, and I'm starting to see that come through. He also is pretty smart during a battle. I was really thrown off when he knocked out the mayor for the purpose of getting him out of the way so that he could fight Buggy and his crew. Although I am slightly convinced that if Luffy was not a rubber man, he would have been dead already. I'm also finding that the flashbacks are adding a significant amount of depth to this story, which I'm really appreciating. For example, Choo Choo's story may not have necessarily moved the plot forward. However, it provided us a lot of backstory about Choo Choo and why he is the way he is now, and then how Luffy was able to...
That's going to be a reoccurring theme you see with the rest of One Piece. Over and over, you see that some characters, like, even the backstory may not move the plot forward, but it moves the world forward, because the backstory will have other people in the backstory too. if that makes sense. It moves the world of One Piece forward, but not the plot necessarily.
Bond with another character so quickly, and then this character helped him get out of a bind. And at that, he was also able to bond with an animal this quickly, and an animal who appears to be distrusting of others. So I think that says a lot about the lore that Luffy has over other characters and how they are able to trust him and bond with him quickly. It's also very interesting to me, this like pirate theme, because when I see Buggy, I think, okay, yeah, this guy is an actual pirate. And then it seems like Luffy is playing the role of a pirate. It's almost like a game to him. He doesn't have an actual pirate ship. He went out to sea without a crew. And then we have Nami.
Just you wait. Just you wait. The idea of pirate is broad. Just you wait. Ooh, just you wait, bro.
Who says she hates pirates, but I was like, Nami, you are a pirate. You're going around stealing everyone's treasure. Speaking of that, what do pirates love? Treasure. And treasure is so important to different characters in different ways. And I'm excited to see if this...
She caught it! She caught it! She caught it! I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. She caught it. Treasure. Yes, you caught it. I'm proud of you. You caught it. Treasure is such a huge part. Everybody values treasure differently and sees treasure differently. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. That's gonna be so important.
Theme carries out.
Also, another thing, Jess, this is not gonna be a spoiler. I don't want to spoil anything. Another thing you will notice is who is telling the story. That's very important. Who's telling the story and who's in charge. I'm not gonna say anything. All I'm gonna tell you is that's gonna be very important. Who's telling the story and who's in charge. That's all I'm gonna say. Your husband knows what I'm talking about.
Choo-Choo's treasure was the pet shop. Luffy's treasure is his hat. Ami just likes actual treasure. And then the mayor literally said, the treasure is my town. Speaking of the mayor, I find it so nice that there is actually an elected political official who feels this strongly about their community and is literally willing to fight to help their town improve and get these bad guys out of town. And then to touch on Nami and Zoro, I really love Nami. I mentioned this earlier. I really love a strong female main character. But Nami is so refreshing. I love her interactions with Luffy. She thinks Luffy is absolutely nuts, but then she's kind of coming around to him. A couple of times she mentioned, oh, wait, I think he knows what he's doing. And then we really didn't get a whole lot of Zoro, but I know that he's going to have like a very big role in this, so I'm excited to learn more about him. And I like how he helps balance out Luffy, because they're very different characters. So if you made it this far, I just want to say again, thank you so much for being...
This is really nice. This is really nice. I really like this. Let's go ahead and see what the other people think about One Piece. I want to see all these BookToker... BookToker girls. I already did the one with Vivian, Sarah, and Iffy. I'm just a random guy. You guys don't know me. Can I be invited in the BookTok community? Like, could you guys comment down below books that you think I should be into? Can I be invited in the BookTok community? I read books. Obviously, a lot of them tend to be mangas and stuff like that. But I read books. I'm a philosophy, psychology guy. Like, I read books stuff too. Just invite me into it. Like, tell me about stuff. You know, like, you guys... I'm giving out an olive branch. You guys got into One Piece. I want to get into, like, what is the BookTok equivalent of One Piece? Is that a thing? Like, get me into it too. Look, should I start making videos like, hey guys, so I read a book.
Hey guys, I did it.
Okay, this is Morgan. Morgan reads. Let's go ahead and see what you're talking about, Morgan. Let's go ahead and see. You finally did it. Your initial thoughts on One Piece. I want to see.
I started One Piece. I downloaded Shonen Jump, and the first 3 chapters are free, so I figured...
Oh. Everybody else up until now bought the physical book. You downloaded Shonen Jump. I feel like that's a bigger step into it. Shonen Jump? Okay.
I'd give it a go, and I have some thoughts. And this is my first ever manga. I was really worried what it was going to be like, because I know you read in a different direction, and there's all these images. As someone who doesn't see anything in their head, like it's all black up here, the images did something really interesting, and I really don't know if I can describe it.
I have a lot of questions for you, Morgan. You read regular novels, right? So if you don't see anything in your head, you don't imagine things. How do you read novels? Like, okay, like the most like prolific novel I read recently, rereading just for fun, was Harry Potter. Do you read like the description of Hogwarts and you say, okay, it's just a castle, or do you see like this big intrinsic like what do you see? I'm curious. I want to know more, Morgan. Tell me. If you can comment below to this video, tell me, Morgan. I want to see what you do. Like, obviously with manga they give you an idea, right? I want to know. Tell me.
It almost supplemented the experience, and I didn't find that the pictures got in the way as much as I thought they were going to. If anything, I was able to appreciate them as a whole other piece of the art, and they added to the humor. So it's very clear that this story's unserious, at least so far. And some of these images of, you know, the tears coming out of the corners of their eyes, or the baring of the teeth, there's certain things that would have been described narratively in a book that instead I can just see the image and it tells me what I need to know about what's going on in the story. At a high level, the story follows Luffy, who is trying to become the Pirate King. Based off of that alone, I'm not really interested. I can see why that might appeal to so many other people, but for me, when I read, I really like to get to the root of the characters. And now nobody come for me quite yet, because I do think that within this lighter story, there's some nuggets of character work that we're being given that are building to something. So I'm going to pay the $2-3 a month, whatever it is, and continue reading. I had FOMO, now I'm a part of...
Okay, I have a proposition for you, Morgan. I don't know if you're I haven't seen the most recent video that you've made of One Piece, if you have made any, right? I'll save that for a different video, like catching, like coming back to see where everybody's at, right? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to do this in mini series where I come back to see where you guys are at, right? Seems like you're watching this on you're reading this on Shonen Jump. If you're down with it, Morgan, I would like to buy you, if you don't have one, I would like to buy you your first physical copy of One Piece, just as an olive branch, just to show good faith out there. I would love to buy you your first physical copy. Whichever one you want, it's up to you. Whichever one you want, it's up to you. I would like to buy you your first physical copy. Okay? So just tell me how I can like send that to you. Yes, I want to welcome you to the community properly. First time we have a guy on here. Everybody up so far has been a girl. There are BookTok guys. I always heard the term BookTok girlies. Now there's BookTok guys? Guyers? What do you call them? Catch me up.
Read One Piece, they said. It'll be a good time. You don't have to put that much focus into it. You'll still get to the...
He has the One Piece soundtrack in the background? A man of culture! What is your name? Krellsworth? A man of culture! Okay!
10 other books you're planning to read this year. So I go out on Saturday. I pick up Volume 1. Great. I pick up Volume 2. Great. But then I've got nothing else. So, why not go on Amazon, order Volume 3, and then 4 to 12.
What's up, Krellsworth? As you can see, I'm a very normal man, and I'm only reacting to this normally. I want you to know, I'm very proud of you. I'm very inspired by you. Keep it up. Immaculate beard, by the way. I'm trying to snap. I don't know why my fingers are not snapping. Immaculate beard. Love the beard. Okay, shouts out to the beard. www.beard.com. Shouts out to your beard, honestly. Immaculate. Love it. I want to know who your favorite character is.
2 things. First, I'm going to need another bookshelf specifically for all these. Second, how am I supposed to read the other 10 books? Carla? Other One Piece enthusiasts?
Who is Carla? Who is she? Apparently she's the one who's getting everybody into this. Who is Carla? Somebody please send me her thing. Send me her thing. Who is this Carla girl? Everybody keeps telling me she's the one who started this. Carla, if you're watching this video, guys, if any of you guys, any BookTok girlies or guyers are watching this, please send this to Carla. Tell her to get here. I want to personally thank her. Can she comment down below? Can she like message me on TikTok, something? Like, I want to thank her. I want to. Who is Carla? I don't know who she. Everybody keeps saying Carla. Who is she?
Thank you for welcoming me into this world and pushing me to read it. But at the same time, what have you done to me?
GG's. You found it! Who's this? BookTok girlies will finally understand now. Oh, so this girl is already into it, right? She's already been into it, right?
The legendary treasure! The One Piece! You
Oh no 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 no! You love to see it. You love to see it.
If I was
Who is this? The library card declined Rachel. Oh, Rochelle. Is it Rochelle or Rachel? Sorry. Is it Rochelle or Rachel? Anyways, let's go ahead and see. You have pretty eyes, by the way. Is that weird to say? I'm sorry.
to encourage you to pick something up just because of the fandom, it would be One Piece. I picked this up yesterday, and the overwhelming amount of support that I got from people who are just excited for me to experience.
One Piece community, get over here. Come here. Get over here, One Piece community. Thank you. I want to have a serious moment with you guys. Genuinely, thank you. There are toxic sides to everything. There are bad actors in everything. The fact that the One Piece community saw someone different, saw someone somewhere else, and didn't say, you're different, we don't like you, but rather you said, you're different. Let's welcome that in. Let's see if you enjoy this. The One Piece community, thank you. Thank you for letting these people in. Thank you for welcoming them in. Thank you for not saying you're different, you like this different character. Thank you for saying, be a part of us. That's what One Piece is about. Thank you. Thank you. We're not all the same. We don't all have one ideology. We have different goals. We have different treasures. We have different things that we want to achieve in life. We're all individuals. And we're all coming together for one goal. Becoming the best version of ourselves. That's what One Piece is about. Thank you for spreading that. Thank you for adapting that ideology. Genuinely from the bottom of my heart, thank you for bringing these girls and guys in. Thank you so much. And keep up the great work.
A story that they love was incredible and a little shocking. I feel like the world can be a little negative out there sometimes, especially on social media, and I just feel like people being excited and just showing up and being kind and wanting to follow along just because of this story, like, that is so special and so unique. And I love that this space that hasn't necessarily been for the book Girlies has been so welcoming to me and all of my friends that decided to jump in and see what all the hype was about. And so thank you to the One Piece fandom for just being insanely welcoming, and I'm excited. You guys have me so pumped to see what this is all about. If I was to encourage you to pick
I think this is her most up-to-date video. This should be her most up-to-date video on One Piece. Let's see.
We're starting off. I'm literally this far in, and I thought this was.
What is that, like 5 pages in? She's like 5-10 pages in and she's already hooked? Wow. Y'all are better than me. It took me a while.
Just like cute and funny, and I was giggling about a boy who ate fruit and became all rubbery, and I had to like go back and make sure I like, read that correctly, because what? This is just the beginning.
Okay, so this is Iffy. We reacted to her yesterday. I also want to react to her again just to see where she's at. Okay? This is after she finished the first arc. Let's see what we got.
Of One Piece, which is, I believe, chapters 1 through 21, so almost done with volume 3. I'm still trying to kind of figure out how the chapters, arcs, and volumes work, but wow, I'm having truly just the best time. Don't get me wrong, this is a BookTok account. I'm always going to be reading books. I love books.
I mean, this is books too. It's just because it has pictures don't mean it's not books too. This is books too.
But I also love One Piece now. Before I get into it, I will just say, as a person who's never read manga, never read any kind of graphic novel, it is a little bit of a brain rewiring to remember to look at the pictures, because I've only ever read words. I've never had to pay attention to the pictures, and the pictures I'm realizing have so much context, so much emotion, so that has definitely been a shift. But now that I'm adjusted, I'm flying through it and I'm invested. In my last video, I mentioned how one of the things that I just immediately loved was Luffy's character and his relationship with Zoro, and now that I've continued and finished arc 1, I got to know Nami more. Her relationship with Luffy is almost funnier. She is so annoyed at him all the time, so irritated, and it kind of gives me life. We also need to talk about Buggy the Clown because he seems like #1 gaslighter. My favorite scene in Arc 1 was when we got the flashback of Buggy the Clown and Red Hair.
Wait till you meet Usopp. I'm not gonna say any spoilers. So I wouldn't even say the name. Sorry, I almost said the name. Those who will watch One Piece, like read One Piece avidly, know who I almost mentioned. Wait till you meet him. You think you think Buggy is a gaslighter?
Shanks did nothing wrong. He just saved his life. Good-hearted.
Shanks did nothing wrong. I never thought I'd hear that ever. And he's my favorite character. I love Shanks. Shanks did nothing wrong. I believe that. A lot of the community members don't. But I believe it. Shanks did nothing wrong.
And Buggy the Clown is just mad that he messed up. And he's taking it out on Shanks. And I feel like that scene really helped me understand Luffy more, because if Red Hair Shanks is Luffy's hero and inspiration, it makes sense that he is also just a good-hearted guy, and that's what Luffy is constantly trying to be. This good-hearted, genuine, intentional guy. Very naive, very innocent. And it also cracks me up that that's why Nami is so irritated with him all the time. So at the end of Arc 1, we have Luffy, Nami, and Zoro, and I can't wait to see where they go next. I also want to say thank you so much to the entire One Piece manga community.
One thing I'm curious about, guys, and I really want to make this please show this video some love. I want to make this a genuine series where I want to follow them on their journey through each and every arc, and at some point in the future I want to interview them, right? See like who their favorite character is when they started. I'm gonna ask you that question. If you're watching this video, I'm gonna ask you this question. Who is your favorite character when you started One Piece, and who is it now? I want to know how it shifted. But yes, I also want to know the same thing for them. Make sure to comment it down below. I will reply to each and every comment. But yes, I want to see your journey. I want to see how this goes. I want to see how beautiful this is. I am really, really, really excited. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be so wholesome. This is beautiful. I really love this.
My friends that have started One Piece recently got such an outpouring of love and support, and you guys were really watching out for us, trying to save us from spoilers, and your comments are just so genuine, wanting to see us enjoy this journey, and it just really means a lot. I finished the first arc of One.
Okay. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I want to go ahead and first thank God for giving me the opportunity to be able to make this video. And I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to leave a comment down below of who your favorite character was when you first started versus who it is now. I want to see what that says about you. I want to see what kind of person you are, you dirty dog. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your family and friends. And remember, the One Piece is real. Mugiwara.